We should take a break because Kat Timpf is coming in.
I love Kat.
Yeah.
Kat is a really interesting thinker.
Yeah.
Libertarian. You got to go with these libertarians, man. Mm-hmm. It's middle of the road. They don't care about feelings or emotions. It's just statistics. It's the only thing they care about.
Yeah. I wish they cared about putting a candidate that knew anything.
Listen, they're not savvy humans. They're robots.
Right.
Like, you have to literally think, some of my closest friends are libertarians. Mm-hmm. They're robot people. They don't think about, would this work? They go, well, yeah, he's logic.
It's just logic.
It's just pure logic.
Yeah.
They don't realize that people are emotional. It's fucking Vulcan.
Yeah.
God, Sam's good.
Yeah, I just think
you're good at this stuff.
Yeah, no, I know.
Is that why you have a morning show?
Well, I'm the last professional broadcaster.
I saw that. That was really good.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with Kat Timpf and Andrew Schulz and Corey Graves here on Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Stay tuned.
This is my shit.
You love this? It's not playing off YouTube.
Oh, this is Keith Urban.
Is it? Did you get that one right, Travis?
Yes, he did.
That's the blue one, right? Yo, feel this man talk.
Welcome back to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Corey Graves is here. New country music fan Andrew Schulz is here.
Fan isn't the word, dog.
Aficionado?
Yeah.
Is Kat here? Bring Kat in.
Where's Kat at?
Kat Timpf is coming in. Oh boy, she's taking her time. She's a mess.
Yo, bump this, bro. Bump this.
Oh, she's a mess.
Kat, come over here.
We got a lot of stuff, Kat.
I know that. Of course I'm a mess.
Yeah, Kat's a mess.
Mic.
I put my weave in and everything.
Well, thank you, Kat.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Welcome back.
Yeah.
You know Andrew, of course. This is Corey Graves.
Hi, Kat.
Hey, how's it going?
It's great. How are you?
Oh, so good.
I don't know if you know this, but Andrew Schulz is a brand new aficionado of country music.
Huge country fan. Wait, why
She's got
ew?
that attitude.
Well, this is what we're talking about. Why ew? I can't believe you, of all people, would just
Why?
Let's see New
blanket
York.
statement be anti-country.
I've never heard a country song that I liked is my main problem with country
is that right?
music.
Huh.
Yes.
Cue up the Rascal Flats!
Gross. Please
Okay? There's no way you can listen to Rascal Flats and say you don't like it. There's just no way.
I
disagree with that statement.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of ways.
Andrew, like there are country. I'm a supporter of country music. You know,
guys.
The outlaw country is good. I like Garth Brooks.
Okay.
Oh God.
I do like Garth
You
Brooks.
you sit alone and listen to Garth Brooks?
Just by myself.
How many
right?
times a week?
There's a huge community of Garth Brooks fans. He doesn't even have his music on Spotify.
Yeah. Spotify's? I'll use Spotify.
It's singular, I think. But
listen, I have iTunes. It's all plural.
Do you know about Alan Jackson?
Alan Jackson?
Yeah.
No, who's that?
Do you want to get your mind blown? Here's what I want you to do,
Is
Travis.
Country?
Oh, yeah.
Travis, do me a favor. Play one Rascal Flatts song for Kat because she's asking a little shower.
She's already checked out, man.
I'm not a
Rascal.
Rascal.
Win this one.
I'm not a
You're
Rascal
worried you're
Flatts.
going to like it. You're worried that you're going to
I've heard.
Oh, my God.
You love this?
I feel like I'm in an elevator. I don't like this at all.
Hold on
It's not good, is it?
No.
Listen.
Elevator music. I feel like I'm on hold. Ordering another debit card because I lost mine again.
Other music or stairs, Rascal Flatts is the elevator.
That doesn't mean anything. I like stairs anyways. It's
You
good
like
for my
stairs
glutes.
More than elevator?
Glutes. It's all
Glutes are
about the
important,
glutes.
yeah.
You live on a low floor.
Yeah, I do, but also glutes.
I'm not a fan of this, dude.
It's the lyrics, dude. This man is in love, bro.
Right.
It's about all the relationships you go through to get to the one that you're actually supposed to be with.
You know, the last time I heard this song was when a guy...
Corey knows the song!
When a guy was proposing to a girl in my sorority at a sorority formal kneeling in a pile of beer. So you're right, this is very beautiful.
Are they still together?
They are actually. They
works.
They have 2 children.
All of us in here single.
Yes.
And that couple's happily married because of Rascal fucking Flats.
I'm
You think
sure
that's what it is?
Because of Rascal. I mean, I
don't know if all of us in here are single.
I was going to say, on that side of the table maybe, but I've been married for 8 years, and Rascal Flats had 0 to do with any of that. So.
Did you listen to a healthy amount of country growing up?
No, I got into it later in life. I listened to Garth Brooks.
When did you get married, though?
8 years ago.
That's what I'm talking about.
It doesn't.
The two are mutually exclusive. Country music and my marriage have nothing to do with it.
I mean, it's outlaw.
I
country.
will say that
Willie
You're
Nelson.
so into this outlaw country.
Let me hang on. Let's all.
This is really bad. Can we stop this?
Yes, please stop this song.
Cut.
I want to.
Kat's actually falling in love. I could see it in her eyes from across
The
the room.
seat is dripping.
Just everyone.
Not true.
The seat is dripping.
Not true.
Dripping wet.
Here's what I want to do.
Slander.
Kat, you like to party.
Yes, I do.
So you're not going to like love songs. You're going to like party songs.
Yeah.
Right. Alan Jackson is a guy that you don't know.
Yeah. I'm very hateable, yeah.
Not you. I think right now.
I'm not hateable at all. I don't get that. But you don't know Alan Jackson.
I don't know Alan.
Which, don't call yourself a country music aficionado if you don't know Alan Jackson. I'm going to put you onto something.
He's admittedly new to this world, though.
Right,
Sam,
right.
so
No, I'm putting you on.
We're giving you a head start.
Right. You know Alan Jackson.
I know Alan Jackson.
Okay, I want you, Travis, to look up, I believe the song is called Chattahoochee.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Does that sound like something you'd like, Andrew?
Of course it sounds like something I like that. Oh, my God. Chattahoochee?
Here it is. Listen to this. Tell me if you like this, Andrew. This is country music.
It right now.
Come on now.
I knew he'd like that. I knew he'd like that.
Yeah.
Hey!
This is a little better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kat, you're going to like this. Wait till the lyrics kick in. He's talking about fucking. He's talking about drinking. He's
talking about learning the ways of life.
Oh, yeah. Listen to this. This is like a textbook.
Does that little violin in this?
Oh, yeah.
bitch?
Oh, yeah. We can call it a fiddle in country music.
It's a fiddle.
Then a hoochie coochie.
You know.
I
don't know. I mean, yeah, I've heard this song too, but I probably would.
Georgia
Did you hear what he said? We got a little crazy, but we never got caught.
Yeah, I like that. That's
right,
how I live my life.
That's what I talk about.
Yeah, that is how I live my life.
When I hear Alan Jackson, I'm like, this is like Kat Timpf's theme song. This is her life.
I feel as though if I know we just met Kat, but if someone had proposed to you in a sorority house to this song, you would still be in love.
Maybe.
Yo, Chattahoochee, that's my new word, man. I love that word.
Tell me what you think about it. I think it's a geographic location.
Chattahoochee?
We can make it something else.
But that's right.
It's on Urban Dictionary.
Definitely is something else.
Whole different meaning.
Chattahoochee is just like, you know.
Okay, here, listen to the lyrics. Okay. Okay.
Rape culture.
Get you some side.
All right, hey, Kat, you're not ready? No problem. I'll take you home. But I'm not going home.
So you're just waiting in the bushes outside of her house?
We're going back to the Chattahoochee.
No, he's going to get himself some
he's getting another chick.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting
Alan got one girl?
No, probably not. Probably not.
Alan Jackson over here.
Go to the Chattahoochee without a Rolodex. Come on.
Yeah, a Rolodex. Those are all the sexiest dudes got a Rolodex. A Rolodex full of chicks.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Can't resist it.
So you love this.
Let me tell you something. The further we go down this rabbit hole of country music, the more I relate to it and the more I love it.
The less likelihood there is of him coming back.
Yeah.
It's done. That's the only music I'm...
Listen, that's the breakdown.
Oh, shit.
What does it get
Look
hotter?
at the video, just in case you want to see.
Yeah, I'm
Look how
watching
badass
this video.
this dude is. He's got his cowboy shirt on with the
His
t-shirt
mullet.
sleeves rolled up.
He's wearing all this. I mean,
He's wearing a Dayglow life vest.
if this guy was like, let's party, I'd be like, all right.
You don't think that guy jet skis? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's in a river.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love it.
He's a fucking man. Water skiing in his
In
jeans.
jeans.
Driving a pickup truck through the water, dude. That's what you got to do. Find a muddy pond and drive a pickup truck through
I've
it.
never shot a squirrel though, so I don't know if I really would get along with this guy. He seems like he just shoots squirrels out the window.
Way bigger game than squirrels. This is Alan Jackson. Look at him. Look at Alan trying to get some pussy right now.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy looks like a Snapchat filter.
I mean, he's the quintessential.
He literally is the inspiration.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the look you need to go for.
Oh my
you need
God, I
to
love
get that mustache going in a little thicker.
I wish I had enough testosterone to have it be
He's got
thicker.
a dog.
It's just
He's got a dog. He's in his ripped jeans.
Yeah.
On
And a
the
cowboy
water.
hat.
I think I would die though if I tried any of those things. I could easily
do?
die on a jet ski.
You think so?
I think that might be how it happens.
Oh, he stops for the turtle. What a nice guy.
Of course he stops for the turtle.
Hey, are you talking about shooting squirrels?
Why is he
He's a
hanging
real
out with the
gentleman.
little boy?
Because that's what Alan does.
Bro,
Look
it's
at Alan.
family.
Look at Alan. Go get you some, Alan.
Yeah, see?
Go get you some, Alan.
This chick's like, I'm not really ready. He's like, no problem, I'll find another one.
In his Rolodex.
In my Rolodex, yeah. Where's the Chattahoochee, for God's sakes?
I don't know what happened to my headphones.
Yeah, Alan Jackson. It got you over the top.
This guy is on a boat with cowboy boots.
You see?
Is there any other way to be on a boat?
There's no other way to be on a boat, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna one day. Here's what's gonna happen. Schulz. You're gonna get invited onto a boat, but it's gonna be like here. It's gonna be like on the Hudson, right? And it's gonna be like a New York boat party. Yeah. And you're gonna get on, and you're not gonna know what's going on because you're gonna be like, where the fuck are your guys' boots? Yeah. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Guys, we're dressed for the occasion.
I feel like, I mean, I would just feel like an asshole in cowboy boots because they'd be like, you're from Detroit. What are you doing? Take
I
those
guess
boots
you have
off.
an excuse not to wear the cowboy boots. But me, I have no excuse. I'm invested in this type of music. I'm going to learn an instrument. I'm going to learn the fucking fiddle. Not the violin. That's for Asians, okay? We play the fiddle, okay?
No Asians in country music, by the way.
You know what? I think they need one.
Yeah, that's an untapped market. Somebody should really look into that.
If Keith Urban can pull it off.
Who is Asian?
He's Australian.
Yeah.
That's true.
Do they get upset at him for like appropriating this music and not giving credit for
country
it?
music
Hillbilly
is
culture.
It's a free-for-all.
Rednecks are a welcoming group. If you decide, I'm going to be a redneck, I'm going to go out.
That's my favorite Sam Roberts quote. Rednecks are a welcoming group.
They really are. They really are.
I'd like to adopt some of your culture. They're going to be like, well, hell, kid, adopt it.
When I went camping up north, where some rednecks that like offered me Budweiser from the campsite next door when I was like 11 years old. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they are very welcoming people.
What happened after that?
Well,
do you want to talk about it?
Well, I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone.
Did they allow you to go home, or did they pull an Alan Jackson?
I never didn't leave that tent for 2 weeks.
Right. Your number is still in their Rolodex.
Right. They wrote a song about me. It was on the Chattahoochee River, actually.
Chattahoochee.
Actually, you want to know more about the Chattahoochee? Randy in North Carolina has the information. He hung up. It's a river in North Carolina, I guess, but
you know
he hung up before he could talk about it.
When Alan Jackson is playing, every girl's a river in North Carolina.
Wow.
Hey, let's go, Alan.
Man.
So that didn't, Kat, that didn't speak to you?
I mean, I liked it a little bit.
You did, right?
I liked it a little bit, yeah. I liked it a little bit.
So maybe is there a possibility that you poo-pooing my Garth Brooks suggestion?
I would never sit at home by myself and be like, you know what, I want is some country music.
Who sits at home by themselves and talks to themselves and goes like, I'd like to hear some music?
Spends a lot of time alone.
I do, it's true.
Yeah.
Well,
so what do you listen to alone? BB Rexa?
Well, I listen to rap music alone that I feel like I can't listen around other people. Mm-hmm. And then I
know why.
I listen to I listen to psychedelic rock music. I like that.
What kind of psychedelic?
Like Brian Jonestown Massacre is my favorite band.
Okay.
What is it called?
Brian Jonestown Massacre.
What do you think, Graves?
I try not to.
It's going to be really weird. Like the first thing that comes up is going to be something super weird.
Yeah.
I used to work security in Pittsburgh for a concert promotions company, and of all the different genres of music that would come through, we'd have hip-hop shows, no problems. We'd have hardcore shows, no problems. The hippies would come to town, and it was just a mess. Everyone just was obviously drugged out of their mind, dancing. Yeah. But like you would have grown like businessmen types wearing skirts and dancing around in like the lobby of this theater we used to run, and it was, I don't know, so everything to do with that whole culture I've just written off. So
the hippies are very welcoming too. Hippies and
I don't know that they are. I feel as though
unless they're tweaking out, unless they've been up for a couple days and they're a little worried that you're the government or whatever.
I feel like they're very like the hardcore, like this, back to the liberal conversation. Like if you believe what they're into, you're great. But the minute you're like, hey dude, you can't stand there because you might catch on fire. They're like, why are you messing with me, dude?
I believe that people have the right to set themselves on fire in this country if they so choose. God bless America.
Not in your venue, though. You have to respect the privacy of somebody's venue.
The private business can say we have a no setting yourself on fire rule, but if he was on a public sidewalk...
No, this was inside the theater. Okay. I was an employee of the venue for the night, so I just didn't want anyone...
Are you allowed to kill yourself? Yeah.
What are they going to do, punish you?
Well, that's the thing.
No, it's life in prison.
No, but I think they say it's illegal because...
It is technically illegal.
Yeah, but it's not because you don't get sent to jail for attempted.
Well, attempted.
Yeah, you get locked up for psychiatric
like a hospital.
help.
They don't just send you on your way. Like, well, that was a normal thing.
Hey, man, you probably don't want to do that again.
Here's what makes country music different than that hippie music stuff: is that in country it's way less complicated because there is no sort of like bigger. You just don't need. Just don't talk about politics and you'll be fine. Just go up. You like beer? Yeah. Like pussy? Yeah. Well, hang out then. That's it.
It's more relatable. You can relate to it. I agree with you. It's not polarizing.
Right.
This country music.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Unless you just don't go deeper, and you don't have to.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and there's like this appreciation for just being blue collar. Like there's they really romanticize like having just a regular job and going home and just, you know, seeing your wife and kid, and that's like the best thing ever.
I'm not saying that I don't think rednecks should run the country. I kind of do think that. I think that that's true. I think that they're good people, but I'm not like, you know, I just want to fiddle right now.
Right. You don't necessarily relate to everything that.
That fiddle, though, if a guy breaks out a fiddle, you go back to his house, the fiddle comes out.
Would you be excited?
So let me ask you that. I know you were asking before who sits at home and says, like, man, I really want to listen to country music. When you're at home listening to gangster rap, do you, like, pull out your 9 and just sit by yourself and you're like, yo, I'm feeling really
I pull out my 9.
I don't know.
She calls her dildo her 9. What she calls it.
It's inches instead of millimeters. It's the same principle.
Exactly.
Are you trying to say she's big?
No.
Yeah, I'm a giant lady.
Just a math joke, that's all. Just a math joke.
Goes right over my head. Math isn't for girls.
Just thinking, that's why it was such a good math day on Wednesday. Everybody was doing it. It was the day without women.
Oh, yeah. I was working.
Were you?
I went to the strike for the Gutfeld show, so there would be a video this week.
So you were like kind of mocking the...
I was just kind of making a silly video, but people got real mad. I mean...
Well, yeah, you're a lady.
Yeah, I'm a lady. I even wore red lipstick, but that's only because it makes me look good. I looked really pretty. Yeah. I might have even been the prettiest girl there.
You're the antithesis of the entire strike.
It helps you to be attractive, male or female, in your life. Sorry.
That's
why I have to jump off a building at 35 when I'm useless to the world.
That's it.
And then I won't go to jail.
You think you've got enough in you to stay attractive until 35?
I think so. I drink a lot of water and I moisturize. I drink water now, so that's an update.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've already had a little bit today.
So you got country music, you got water?
I'm getting into water.
Yeah, wow.
I used to only drink like wine and coffee and Diet Coke, and then I was like, I'm probably pickling my insides.
So what did water take the place of?
Nothing. I've just kind of added it.
Wow. So there's still wine and coffee and Diet Coke and
the
water.
wine and the whiskey and the coffee and
right.
But I'm drinking coffee right now, but not booze. It's been a long day.
Are you still dating that guy? Kind of, not kind of?
Yeah.
No updates
No
there?
comment.
No comment. Every time you come in here, there's a comment. Why is there no comment?
I know.
now?
I mean, kind of, because things are,
rocky.
Good. I'm good.
Oh, and every time you come in here, you say something, and then he finds out and you get in trouble?
I don't get in trouble.
Who's the guy?
I don't get in trouble.
It's just a guy. Like, I don't know the guy.
Is he in entertainment?
I am, yeah, maybe. I'm technically...
How old is he?
Single right now. Like, technically, I guess. I mean, here's the thing.
Cat?
As a millennial...
Cat? How old is he?
He's not old.
What does that mean?
He's not old.
She doesn't like
over
giving
30.
clues.
Yeah, no.
He's not over 30?
No.
What are you dating little boys for? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's a good point,
How old is it? How old are you again?
I'm 28.
And you're dating a guy who's younger?
Not younger.
He's 29.
Yeah.
We really didn't need to. I mean, there was a lot of steps to get there, but we got there.
I'm a detective with this shit. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, he's 29 years old, right? He works in entertainment. Mm-hmm. Okay. Does he have STDs?
No. What kind of question is that?
We previously learned about Kat's
Someone who cares about you?
relationship is that she's been dating this guy for a long time.
Yeah.
But they're not boyfriend-girlfriend.
Oh, he's married.
He's not married.
He's absolutely married. It's not even a question. No. You're a smart girl. You're very attractive. I imagine you have some good boom boom. So why wouldn't he lock it down?
Right.
Yeah,
You're successful.
You sound like a not like a little boy, like a grown man when you say good boom boom.
Good boom boom.
Yeah, all of that was very dad. That was like grandfather in an armchair type of advice.
A nice, attractive, successful girl with some good Chattahoochee. There's no reason why he wouldn't want to lock it down.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I just try to not think, about it too much.
Right.
I try to think about like work.
Uh-huh.
I am going to just be one of these people who works and then wakes up at 40 and like, what have I done?
Right.
And then, maybe I should freeze my eggs.
You should freeze your eggs, I think.
Why not? These are some good eggs, and like, I could just sell them.
I mean, I guess you could sell them, but you will probably get to a point where you'll realize that you need some stability in a relationship and that you being silly in your 20s is over.
Yeah.
Especially when, let's be honest, you're not that attractive anymore. When you hit 40 and it's like you don't have, the same options, shall we say. I've
thought before that once I start to, like, my other looks start to go, that's when I'll get fake boobs.
Okay,
so then I'll have boobs, which I've never had before.
But boobs are whack. Don't do the fake boobs.
Yeah, I just,
But if you got nothing else going for you.
You're like, ta-da!
Right.
Now I have boobs.
They just feel weird.
No,
it gives me anxiety.
But there is an audience for them.
There's an audience, but that's exactly what it is, an audience. Mm-hmm. It's like your fake boobs are for the people that see you on the street. They're not for the person that fucks you. Because the person that fucks you is like, these feel weird.
But I'm trying, well, I'll probably at that point be looking on the street.
Yeah. You just want people on the street.
Yeah, I only date people I meet on the street, actually.
I mean, you know, she's 28 and she can't make the boyfriend-girlfriend thing official yet. You know, it's gonna take some time.
What's the deal with this guy? Is he, what's his deal? Is he bi?
He might, yeah. That's what it is.
I don't get it at all. Like, I'm confused. You guys are having sex.
Do you think has he had sex with men?
No.
Do you know or you don't know?
I mean, I guess nobody can watch anybody all the time, but right. Absolutely not, no.
You don't think he has?
No.
You think he has, right, Schulz?
I don't know. I mean, it's peculiar. I mean, maybe in college once he dropped some dick off, you know.
I think it's very possible. It's very feasible.
I mean, we know it can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody in this room, potentially.
Absolutely.
That's right.
I'd say the same thing about any one of you, Sam. I don't know.
You know? Well, fine, yeah, but I'm not afraid of like a commitment or locking anything down because...
Clearly he's the opposite.
Yeah, but what age did you get married?
20, what am I, 33 now? So like 28-ish?
Yeah, that seems young though.
Great.
I don't want to be married right now.
Well, I was dating the same girl for a long time before.
You don't have to be married. You could be boyfriend and girlfriend with a guy that you're having unprotected sex with.
Right.
What the hell?
Right. We're assuming it's unprotected because he doesn't have STDs.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the first question. I'm glad you're on the same logic train as I am.
Right.
So the guy's clean, right? Guy's dick is clean. You're clean. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not to brag. I feel like I'm bragging a lot right now by saying I actually do not have any STDs.
Yeah.
So
the guy is, I imagine, reasonably successful.
Yeah, I like this person. I obviously care about this person.
You're reasonably successful? I don't get it.
I don't know.
What is the deal?
I just live my life.
The guy's married.
I live my life day to day. I drink my water.
Right.
And I hope for the best.
Spoken like a true side chick.
I'm happy right now, so.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean, holding the baseline, you know?
Yeah.
So.
But wouldn't it be nice to have you can't just be like, I'm happy today, so that's all that counts. Like, it's not all that counts.
We might only have today.
Probably not, though.
Probably not.
We'll probably have a lot of days after this.
That's a good point.
Odds are you're not going to get hit by a bus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're probably going to live to be in your 70s, 80s?
90s. At least, probably.
90s.
Modern medical technology?
There's a guy right now, he's growing human parts in pigs, and he's genetically modified the pigs so that there is no problem transferring the organs back into humans.
I think I got bad genes, though.
What kind of...
my mom's already dead. That's not a good sign, you know? So I just assume that I will also die before I'm 60.
But she died of what?
Disease called cardiac amyloidosis at 57.
Do you have a heart thing now?
It was like, no, I don't.
But it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
But
yeah, but that's just one person in your family.
Right, that's true. But she also had breast cancer. She was just like collecting these diseases. It was awful.
Women have that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All women have. I don't think I have that. No. I don't think I have that. I feel like I'm just bragging and bragging.
Right. I don't think I have breast cancer. I don't think I have STDs.
I don't have STDs.
Self-esteem.
Realistically, you could live another 70 years from right now. You should probably take steps to make sure that not only is today happy, but some of the days following today are happy.
This guy's brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not too far on the back end, though, because those are years you don't really want.
But
yeah, I don't really want those years.
I have no desire to grow to be 90 years old.
The years in the middle are going to be tough for me, because like right now I'm a hot girl, so I'm not really held accountable for what I do.
Right.
And then when I'm a really old lady, I won't be held accountable for what I do. But that middle... where all of a sudden I'm going to have to live by the rules that other people have been living under all along. I'm not going to know how to handle it.
Well, here's the thing. You're a smart person, so you'll actually have to use that.
Yeah.
And then have a skill in everything. You'll like write, and you'll be confident in yourself.
Because you're fulfilling yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't need others' approval.
Right. You'll be more confident. 40s are going to be good, I think, for you.
Furthermore, let's just point this out. It sucked to get old back in the day because you couldn't do anything, right? You had to just sit down. Now all you want to do is sit down.
Is that a historical fact?
That's it.
Dude,
in the olden days, you had to just sit down?
Being a woman and being old sucked because you just had to be at home all day, and home was boring. You had radio. Now you have Netflix, you have the internet, you have all these. It's the best time to be a stay-at-home wife or an old person.
I said it at the beginning of the show. You know that 10-hour OJ documentary?
Yeah.
I've already watched it twice.
I've seen it, yeah.
Who has that kind of time?
Think about it,
We all
dude.
do now.
And when we're old, we can watch all these shows that we didn't get to watch.
Yep.
You're going to have so much stuff. Dude, getting old is the best. You're going to forget all
You can
the
watch
shows
the whole
we watched.
Sopranos again.
Sopranos,
I've never
The
seen
Wire,
Sopranos.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Save it for when you're 90, but trust me, it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's going to be so good being old.
I'm like Polish, though, you know. I'm like the only person in this country that's not even like at least a little Italian.
So you don't relate at all.
I just feel like that's true.
Yeah.
Like everyone's Italian these days.
That's true.
I don't have any of it.
I don't think I'm at all Italian.
Neither am I.
You probably are.
Nobody
think so?
nobody in this room is Italian, actually, huh?
Zero Italian.
No. You're over there, that guy. Okay.
Are you?
Yeah. He's more Cuban than Italian, though.
I'm half.
Probably 49%.
Good.
Mainly Cuban. Cuban for the most part. My God.
I wish you would tell us about this guy, but we can,
Let's not.
Well, she's also talked about him a bunch on the show
I feel
before.
like I'm not going to do that. I feel like, here's the thing. So I walked into Fox the other day and it's just like, someone who was like a camera person was like, hey, I heard you on Jim and Sam. And I'm always like, oh no. They come on here and I just assume people don't listen, but I guess they do.
They do.
They sure do.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't come on and talk about, like, your hot takes on the issues. Like,
But that's hard because I am a smart person and I know what's going on in the world. But I think if you're a guy, it's a lot easier to be like, oh, I do all this stuff in my personal life, but you're still respected more. Like, there's scandals where dudes do like crazy sexual stuff and people find out about it and they're like, all right, you got to take 2 weeks off. But then you come back and people forget about it.
Right.
But if you're a lady, it's not really like that.
it doesn't count.
What do you mean?
It's a lot harder to be like silly and also be like, okay, but she's smart, or to, have a fun life, or be like, people definitely focus on women's like sexual, especially on the conservative side of things, for sure.
They focus on what?
If you're a woman and you are like a sexual person, then that's kind of looked down upon. At least, in like conservative. So that's what socially conservative is.
I think that's right. And in the news
down at
media
men for that as well.
Not as much.
I mean, look, let's be honest. Bill O'Reilly had that whole thing with the loofah, and it kind of just went under. Like, it was this thing, it was controversial, and then it just stopped. All these news anchors have had a thing where it's like, oh, this is bad for right now.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you can kind of just get over the hump and just.
I mean, how
move
long
on.
did Anthony Weiner last? I mean, he did it, and then he did it again.
Yeah.
And it was the third strike that involved it took underage.
Right. Yeah.
It took underage
There's
to
no
finally
coming back
take
from
him
that
down.
one.
Yeah.
The pedophilia shit you just can't do.
Pedophilia is like the only thing that takes Milo, same thing.
Yeah.
It's like until there's pedophilia,
Because that's
it's
the only thing that we can't look past. Like, we look past everything else. Murder's fine. You can murder somebody. We're totally okay with it.
I feel like I'm not.
You listen to hip hop. You just said all of your favorite rappers have murdered somebody, and you completely forget the good ones.
Are they still murdering people in hip hop?
At least they're claiming to.
Yeah, I don't feel like Drake is murdering. No, I don't like Drake.
Well, you don't listen to Drake.
Why don't you like Drake?
You listen to Gucci. You listen because he's not murdering enough people. That's my point. We forgive murder.
I'm from Detroit, and we get the Canadian TV stations. So he was on Degrassi.
I watched.
So I still see him as like the dude in the wheelchair because he got shot. Jimmy Brooks.
Yeah.
And then Craig, who was bipolar and got so mad at Ashley at that dance.
I watched every episode of that show.
Me too. My dad wouldn't let me watch it.
Why?
Because it was inappropriate.
There was an abortion episode.
There was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Manny got an abortion.
Yeah, Manny got an abortion. Remember when Manny turned into Slutty Manny and she started wearing her thong up her back at school? She was like, what? I'm like, there's no school where you can walk around with a thong up your back. And no teacher's going to be like,
have you been to Canada?
Hey, that's true.
You don't know.
I've been there. I've been to Windsor.
So what are you listening to in terms of hip-hop music then?
I mean, I like old stuff a lot, and then I like Earl Sweatshirt and, Danny Brown.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big Danny Brown fan.
Right.
Like Chance, that kind of stuff. Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah.
So.
It's cool. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's as cool as country music.
Not the most gangster of rappers.
Yeah, I mean, I have an extreme amount of feelings, but.
You like the, what's it called? The trust fund baby rappers.
Not necessarily. I mean, Danny Brown is not a trust fund baby rapper.
No, but Earl and.
Yeah, I mean, they are. But I like, older stuff too, so. I'm obviously a huge Eminem fan. But,
yeah, Detroit.
Yeah.
Do you celebrate Biggie Smalls Day?
Yeah, I mean, I listen to him regularly still anyway, though.
Yeah.
So.
Doesn't have to be a special day. Doesn't have to be a special occasion.
You know what it is? We could justify murder. You can never justify pedophilia.
Oh, because there are situations where sometimes
you gotta murder somebody.
The fact that we have a death penalty means that as people, we've acknowledged that there is a point when a person deserves to be killed.
Sure. Or like you can be like, oh, my own safety. Right? Like someone was trying to kill me, so I killed that person. Or I was really angry because this person beat my wife, so I killed that person.
I did it in a fit of rage, I'll never do it again.
Sure.
Whereas, like, you're not going to touch a kid in a fit of rage.
Yeah, exactly.
That just lives in you.
I was so pissed.
I was so mad at my wife for cheating on me that I had to touch a kid.
Grab this boy. Like, no, it's
that's
not.
the one thing that we can't forgive. I guess that and then rape of women. I think both of those things are, it's just too much for us.
Because those two things are, like you said, there's things that are planned, like it's not done in a fit of like
passion or anything like that.
Yeah.
I feel like they're definitely passionate about kids, the ones who do it.
Yeah, they have passion for that.
They'd have to be, or else
you're right.
They know they're going to be in trouble. They know that for sure.
Did you see that there was a Justin Bieber impersonator that just got put in jail for like something like 19 counts of pedophilia?
That's not shocking to me.
Yeah.
You want to be a Justin Bieber impersonator?
Yeah.
You know that you're trying to get the tweens.
I said 19 because in my memory I thought 1900.
Yeah, you were close.
But I was like, it could be 1900. But it is 1900.
It's
900.
Oh, okay. 900. Justin Bieber impersonator, he's accused of 900 child sex crimes.
42-year-old.
Yeah, but that's probably like one for every web browser window.
My gosh. Gordon Douglas
Right?
Chalmers, a 42-year-old law lecturer, is accused of pretending to be Bieber and soliciting explicit images from children. Man, I mean, I am a good person.
Because you don't do that?
I mean, yeah.
He really looks. Is that him or is that Justin Bieber?
That's Justin Bieber.
I was about to say
Justin
he's a fucking
Bieber
great
looks a lot like Justin Bieber.
He's from Australia. I think you have to open an investigation against anybody who's a legal lecturer.
Yeah.
And then on the side, a Justin Bieber impersonator.
Yeah.
What are the odds of the people on youth court were Justin Bieber impersonators?
I think that's probably... You know what? He was on court with me when I was a kid.
Dude, I thought that was Pete Dominic.
He does look like him.
Yeah, he looks... There's something about his eyes. I don't... He looks like he...
Isn't that funny? Like, after you find out someone's a pedophile, you start looking at their face and you're like, oh, I see it.
Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away.
I saw this fucking guy.
Yeah,
he's got the characteristics.
I don't think anyone's surprised by that. Like, why wouldn't they bust him just based on his appearance, right?
Yeah, they should be. That face looks like you need to be in prison, sir.
Yes, he's been looked at all of his life. It's just like, oh yeah, that's just Bill.
Although, honestly, a guy that I used to, kiss in high school. His high school was like 15. Mm-hmm. I just found out that he's in jail he was a 8th grade teacher, and he's being accused of touching his students or assaulting his students.
Boys or girls?
That's what I want to know. I've been following the trial very closely. I'm a paid subscriber of the local newspaper just so I can keep up on it. But I'm trying to find out if it's boys or girls. I don't know, but I'll let you know when I find out.
8th grade, I feel like it doesn't matter. I feel like when
13?
you get into at 8th grade, it's equally horrible. I think when you get into high school, it's more justifiable. Like
13,
when you're like 16 and you're a boy and like you're banging the teachers, I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't think it's that bad.
Wait, well, you just wait. They're going to find this tape and they're going to get you like they got Bill Maher and Milo and everybody that's ever justified.
I could justify it. I have good rationale.
What's your rationale?
It's it's like these kids that shoot up the schools do it because they're not getting laid.
So you're like, if we let the kids fuck the teachers, they won't shoot the schools?
Like, how much we care about the kids. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you should run for office on that platform.
I want to that we go like,
here's my platform. You might suck a dick, save a school.
We go, Schulz, you might be accused of being a pedophile apologist. And he goes, no. I got ironclad logic behind this.
Absolutely, dude. You got to be able to support your shitty beliefs, man.
And that's what it is.
Absolutely.
It's that you want to stop school shootings. So let the kids fuck the teachers.
Let the teachers fuck the kids.
That's important.
Yeah. And then it's furthermore, we can get into it. I'm only okay with the female teachers having sex with like 16 and up boys. And that's because girls don't shoot up schools.
Ever a girl shot up a school?
I don't think so.
No, that's why you don't need to fuck them.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, they're good the way they are. Obviously, it's not affecting
totally
them.
Perfect creatures. They don't shoot up schools.
I'm picturing you running for like city council and giving this speech.
Yeah, I think it's better to start on a local level.
Yeah.
And,
wouldn't it be great to stand up there and be like, I think we all know why these shootings keep happening. The students aren't fucking the teachers.
The teachers aren't fucking the students. You gotta flip it. Yeah.
But if you flip it, isn't it more
like... It's way worse. It's like the teacher's like... Yes. Yeah.
But if the students are the ones doing it, isn't that less abusive than if the teacher's the one's doing it?
It sounds better because it sounds
but what does that even mean? Who's on top? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Sir, the court of law.
Yeah, how exactly did this go down? I think that's a good platform.
That's what I'm out here to do, man. Just change the world. I just want to change the world.
I think it's something you should consider running on.
Change the world and find out who Kat Timpf is dating.
I meant to ask Corey Graves.
Sir.
We watched a video. Well, we have a few minutes left on the show. We watched a video recently on this show. And to me, I know, and I don't want you, I know we're buddies, but I have to sometimes call it like I see it. I know that you call fights for a living.
Yes.
But I need to tell you that I think that somebody calls better fights than you.
I anxiously await hearing that.
And I would like to hear your call.
I have no ego as far as ability.
As play-by-play man?
No, I have a great time. That's all I'm really concerned with. I don't. Someone we work with loves to talk about how great they are, but it's not me.
Who is it?
I will not. He's one of the 19 SmackDown announcers.
But yeah, there's so many. I can't.
Ooh, I love street fights.
Okay, so this is the fact that you have this level of skill in an amateur setting to me is impressive.
Okay, let me see.
You want to hear this, Schulz?
Check it out.
Yeah,
okay, all right.
They're on someone's lawn in their backyard. Just FYI. Did I just ruin it? Sorry.
No.
Get your thing. Do your thing. I wish you would. Shit. Ooh.
The worst fight ever, by the way.
Ooh. When I walk outside from my house and see this, man, I just came out the house. Nigga, what they swapping hard? GB, do y'all thing. Oh, look, do y'all thing. I can't see. I'm trying to get both of them. I'm trying to be a good cameraman. See, I'm trying to be a good cameraman.
Trying to be a good cameraman.
Do your thing, bro.
Do your thing.
Yeah, keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. He at your house, fool. Keep going.
I like that he's wearing a fleece pullover and that it's staying on.
And the other guy's just wearing shorts and no shirt. What possibly could the weather be?
I was just gonna say, I have no idea what temperature it is outside.
Keep going. I want to see more.
You don't stop. Y'all supposed to fight hard. This y'all yard. Keep going. This your house, nigga. Fight hard. This your house, nigga. This your brother. Why you ain't helping him yet?
He's trying to get more people involved.
Nigga, this your house, boy. This your house. Fight, nigga. This your house. This your house, nigga. This is your house.
But why
This is your house, boy. This your house, boy.
Why are there, in each matchup, there's one person not wearing a shirt and one person wearing a shirt?
I think it's shirts versus skins.
Yeah.
They made this call. Look, Graves, all I'm saying is I would like to tune into Raw 1 week and hear you say, this your house! Defend your house, boy! Keep fighting!
According to the cameraman, he had just walked out of his house to see this happening in the yard. So to operate the camera while calling 2 fights simultaneously after just walking upon this, he can have my seat.
How great would it be? Man, I just walked out the locker room. I got to see this fight. Oh, keep fighting.
This your house, Roman. This your house.
Oh, he hit them. He's swinging hard.
The WrestleMania call, that's going to be it.
It's got to be.
The whole thing.
It's got to be.
This your house.
I mean, I love this guy. And anytime I see fighting now, I'm like, defend your house! Defend your house!
2 separate fights when you walk out the door. I mean, that's a place to live.
That's a big undertaking. Just, you can't be ready for 2 fights at the same time.
Plus, he has the balls to be just like, to have his camera up and be like, wait, you're his brother. You should be fighting too.
Why are you waiting so long to step in? That was brilliant.
There's no instinct in him to be like, oh my God, there's a conflict here. We should probably try to resolve this.
Well, that's the case now. I saw something on Instagram the other day. There was a photo of a child with its entire head inside of a camel's mouth. I believe it was a camel or a giraffe. The giraffe had kind of latched on to the baby's head. And whoever was nearby, their first instinct wasn't, I should probably get this baby's head out of this animal's mouth. It's, let me take a picture first.
This is going to be good for the album.
Yeah.
The animal has the ability to crush your infant's skull.
Yeah. No, well, let me get that picture first. I'm going to get a lot of likes on this.
Exactly.
And then maybe if the baby's still breathing, I'll take care of it.
Because it's not even for them. It's not even for their own, it's for the likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly right. I'm watching this potentially horrible thing go down.
I mean, you could get a reality show based on this video. That's how we live these days.
This guy, would you watch it?
Yes.
Me too.
Of course I would. We're watching it now. I want more.
World Star. That's in his mind. That's all he's hearing right now.
That's in his mind.
This show, House, World Star.
Adrian, why don't you fast forward to the end?
Yeah, I really want to see what happens.
When he gives, go to like, go.
He doesn't do play-by-play.
Yeah, see right there, right there.
Who wins?
Right there, yeah, watch.
Look at that. Boom, come on.
They're exhausted.
Sounds like a Master P track right now.
Then you take his place. You take his place. Swap out y'all brothers.
Trying to tag people in.
Swap out y'all brothers. Swap out y'all brothers. Swap out. Y'all swap out. That's how y'all do it. That's how y'all do it. That's your brother. Yeah.
And some people are just standing in the middle of the fights.
Y'all good? Everybody good? Man, coming live from, the east side, you know. We be just...
I don't know.
Man, I walked out my house and this is what was going on. You know, like, damn, I caught this shit. Man, on the east side, that's how we ride. Man, I walked outside to this. I'm supposed to get this on film.
We established that in the first 30 seconds of the film.
Star, Wharton, Texas, on the east side, bottom drop, baby. Man, I walk outside, I see a good old fight, baby.
We are one country, but many different cultures.
And he said specifically, I'm trying to go World Star.
Did he say that?
He absolutely said it. I don't know if you noticed too. He goes like, I walked outside and this was just happening. I was supposed to film this fight. Like he thought there was divine intervention.
Yeah.
God did this.
Yeah, God put this fight on my lawn so I could deliver it to World Star.
Yeah, he's been praying to be famous every night, and then he walks out, and this is exactly what he's been praying for.
And he does too. He spends 3 minutes trying to get the fight to keep going, and then he flips the thing around on himself.
You know that dude at least once by now has walked into a place and been like, you don't know who I am? Like, he's been waiting for this very moment.
Let me show you a little video. Fast forward to the end. Does that face look familiar? He also probably walks into most places.
What does that mean?
I think is that me?
My interruption, fellas.
That's me.
End the show. Hold on there, Jim and Sammy.
That's my alarm.
I was like, end the old radio program in just 60 seconds.
That's our 60-second alarm. We've only got 60 seconds left in the show.
No.
Well, let's go to Kat. Where are people going to be able to see you?
Greg Gutfeld show tomorrow.
Oh, it's very exciting. Is Tyrus on?
10 p.m. Yeah, Tyrus is a permanent co-host now.
Love it. Love it. And you can follow Kat at Kat Timpf on Twitter and everything.
Oh, yeah. Let me know how you feel about me.
There's a call to action.
No, they already are. So it's either very positive or very negative.
Good.
So,
Good. Yeah. Keep them that way.
Passion.
Andrew Schulz.
Come see me do stand-up. You can check out tickets at theandrewschultz.com. I got a bunch of, tour dates coming up.
Sunnyvale, California, March 23rd.
Yeah, I'll be out there in Sunnyvale.
Atlanta, April 21st. A whole bunch of stuff happening.
Yeah, so check out those. And then listen to the Brilliant Idiots podcast. I do a podcast with Charlamagne the God. It's called the Brilliant Idiots podcast. And you can get that on all your iTunes and those kinds of things.
And Corey Graves.
At WWE Graves on all the social things, WWEnetwork.com. 30-day free trial includes WrestleMania if you sign up now. Also, every Monday night on Raw, 8 p.m. Eastern, I tell lies and talk about people for 3 hours.
Tell lies.
Professionally. I'm a professional liar, Kat.
Yeah.
I get to do it in front of a lot of people. It's quite nice.
I think a lot of politicians do that, too.
Maybe I'll be president one of these days.
I think you will.
Yeah.
We'll be back on Monday, and we'll be from Los Angeles with Jim Norton. Thanks, everybody. See you later.
Oh, my God, it's over.
This has been Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.